So, we talked a little bit earlier about pendulums, and it kind of made us think about some other things that this time of year may be a bridge between the veil and here. And one of those things we thought of was scrying, which, as you can see, we have a crystal ball. And I don't have a black mirror currently, but I'll make an announcement about that at the end of the video because I do have some exciting news. But I will, show you, you can use shiny pieces of obsidian as a black mirror. So anyway, what scrying is where you clear your space and your thoughts, and you light some candles and some incense, and you kind of are in a meditative state. And as you're in that meditative state, you sort of drop back your focus and just kind of tune out while watching a shiny kind of object like a crystal ball or black mirror, or there's some other things some people use. Some people use water. That's actually where the idea for the pensieve in Harry Potter comes from. But you kind of just stare into it, and as you just kind of, have your focus in and out, things occasionally do come across. And different people have used this methodology for a long time. Of course, when you see crystal balls, we all think of, the carnival witch sort of thing, but also the Romani used to use them. And black mirrors were heavily used by the Mayans. And then other cultures stole, borrowed that tradition from them. In medieval England, the use of black mirrors was very prevalent. Same way with crystal balls. But with this season being, the spooky season, now is the time to kind of work with these crafts. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about crystal balls because, there's a lot of myth and craziness. Okay, most large crystal balls like this are going to actually be a leaded crystal. It's technically glass, but it's that very fine kind of glass that you see in like Waterford. It's a leaded crystal kind of glass. You can get quartz ones, but quartz by its very nature tends to have natural inclusions in it, and so getting it this large without it having little tiny spots or problems with it is either very rare or very expensive, or both. You can use small quartzite marbles like this. This is a natural piece of quartz, and as you can see, compared to, the crystal ball, it is fairly clear, and you can use it basically as a miniature kind of crystal ball. And with your black mirrors, those are usually going to be obsidian, although, the fun folks on Pinterest have figured out how to paint the back sides of the glass and picture frames with flat black paint, and that works okay. It's a serviceable solution for, folks on a budget. But, your actual obsidian is solid black, and so you get a more dependable surface, in my opinion. That's, again, up to debate. But that said, if you're looking to, again, maybe see beyond, this may be a tool for you. And it's not as open communication-wise as your pendulums, and it's not as, culturally scary as the spirit boards that we talked about earlier. This is more of a looking in a window kind of thing. And, you can stare for hours and see nothing, and then some people stare for hours and see lots of things. But it might be a fun thing for you guys to try this season, which brings me to my announcement. We're trying to get a hold of some black mirrors, and we are hoping to be able to offer a seeing into the shadows workshop where we, you know, work on scrying with a black mirror together so that you can kind of get the feel for how that works and, you know, the use of that particular tool, because it is a tool like any other. And as we are able to, you know, have those materials and that workshop available, we will make announcements to that effect. But in the meantime, you know, tiny little pretty quartz marbles. And again, a bowl of water, whatever you can, you know, light your candle, light your incense, and just kind of chill out and meditate on your chosen scrying surface. And again, there's a rich history behind it. So maybe give that a try this spooky season. All right, folks, thanks again for tuning in, as always. And we appreciate you. And again, as always, you can, you know, contact us here at the Cat and the Crow. We're always happy to help. You know, message us, pop in, and shoot us any questions you have. Okay, guys, thanks so much.